your character is the definition of big matriarch energy. So I wanted to have you talk about that amazing scene where you shoot someone with a gun bigger than you. Had you shot a gun like that before this?
No, I hadn't. I mean, I played a sniper in Red, but I don't like guns. I find them very, very frightening. It's so easy to cause such incredible damage with a gun, and I find that just very, very difficult to deal with. In fact, we open the whole series with that moment, which is painful for Cara. That's why she cries out afterwards in pain and agony about what she's just done. But it comes out of a violent ambush that her family has just experienced. She's witnessed, her friends and relatives being shot down in front of her. So she's in a very heightened state when she makes that act, yeah. The way I came into the show is unlike any other experience in my whole professional life, which was that it was the idea of being in the story. I was given the breakdown of the story, family, 1923, living out on the ranch, and the things they go through. That was sort of basically it. And I said, well, that sounds interesting. Yes, please send me the script. I'll read it. No, there is no script. There is no script. What do you mean there's no script? Taylor doesn't like to show a script. That's not how he works. He wants to know who's doing the role, and then he'll write the script with that person in mind. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. So I said, well, yes, I'd love to have a conversation with him. So we had a Zoom conversation like we're having. But I quickly realized that, especially over Zoom, he doesn't know who I am or what I'm like, or or the feeling of my personality. So I thought it was very important that we meet face to face. So I asked if we could do that, and he very kindly invited me down to his ranch. And I had a great dinner with him and his wife, and we had bottles of wine and we chatted. And then I felt comfortable that he knew me, and also I knew him. So I immediately said, yes, I think I want to do this. I think this sounds like a wonderful adventure. And then, of course, I had no idea what was going to come. I hadn't read a script. And then I think maybe it was a month later or something like that, the script arrived, and I read the first scene. I thought, wow, this is going to be great. And off we went. And it's been an adventure ever since that I've loved.